Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and today I am doing Endless Winter Paleo-American Solo. So we are going to be going up against the Nomad tribe. I'm going to be doing my absolute best to not get in the way of everything, because this is actually quite a big board, and I'm just one person. So I'm going to be trying, that's why I actually don't have my hat like flipped around, because I don't want the bill constantly getting in the way. But, yeah, we are doing just the base game for Endless Winter as the solo variant, so there's no other modules included, especially not the ones from the base game. And I said especially not those. But we're including the ones from the base game, so rest tokens and glacier tokens are obviously not in, as you don't see them anywhere on the board. But, yes, so let's go ahead and get started. The Nomad player has their own deck of 16 cards, and these basically are shuffled, and these kind of dictate what they do. At the beginning of the game, the Nomad player always goes first. So that is that. They started with a woolly rhino as their animal. Not going to be able to see everything, but I'll try and be up to date on everything that they're doing. You can at least see their board, and then these actions, I can show you what they do, but I'm going to try and basically keep these off screen. But that's kind of what those cards look like. They will dictate what action it wants to take, and then a lot of orientation based off of how it breaks ties. But we're going to do things as simple as possible in terms of, you know, the direction. So we'll have the megalith board, we'll have that be the north, so just how I'm facing, that's north. And then if it needs a north for its point, like so for this, terrain card, basically it has a north star up at the top. It doesn't orient correctly this way, so I'm doing it this way. So this is where the north star is. So you know what, I'll just put that token there just to dictate that that's where the north star is. And yeah, so what we got out in terms of cards and stone pillars, we have, you get a point for every megalith board that is actually on top of others. 2 points for your village that is on a tile, a yellow tile. 2 points for green tile, in terms of that, the light green. And then 1 point for each of your tents that are on different tiles. So there's that. And then in Era 2, we got for flipped, what do they call them? Stag mooses. Then flipped saber-toothed cats, and then for different animals, and then for flipped, what do they call them? Argentavis and mammoths. So yeah, that is pretty much what we got over there, and then some pretty decent culture cards, but I definitely have one in mind, but we'll see what he's doing first. So the first thing he is doing is he wants to send a person, damn it, to go hunting. So he wants to go hunting, and basically, so how it works is here's the card. You know what, I can actually put the card right there just to showcase it, because we're not going to get up to these points that quick anyway. So he wants to go hunting, and then he wants to flip an animal, and then take an animal. So, hey, look, a mammoth. Well, so normally you'd be like, okay, well, what animal does he take? Well, if there was equal options, he would go furthest left, and then he would go up. So he would take the stag moose. However, since he has a woolly rhino, he actually wants to take the woolly rhino there. And then he will just take one from the top of the deck, which is a saber-toothed cat. So now there's 2 options for him for what he wants to take. So in this case, if there was a saber-toothed cat and the woolly rhino was there, and he had both of them, he would do the far left one, which would be the saber-toothed cat. But that was his first turn. I'm also playing on normal. I'm not doing hard mode just because I don't feel like getting my ass beat today. And now it is my turn. So I did start with a culture card, my communal feast, which my plan Oh, and he never gets the bonus, so that's ignored. My plan was to try and see if I could get a full set of every animal, which sounds incredibly difficult to do. Plus, that'd be like my entire strategy, which is, I mean, there's two, I want to say there's, I can't remember, there's the Glyptodons, saber-toothed cats, woolly rhinos, stag mooses, one, two, I want to say there's 5 total. Yeah, there's 5 different animals, then there's the Argentavis at 5, and then the woolly mammoth, so there's, because that makes it a 60 card deck. That would be 50 points, 55 points, which is not a lot. Like, that'd be like my entire, like, strategy to try and make that work. But the way that this played out is also incredibly interesting, because we got some grouped up stuff. We got 2 megalith tiles next to each other. We got 2 track tiles next to each other. So I think I have the shaman. I have 2 tools. I could get that saber-toothed cat. I could go hunting, get the saber-toothed cat, because I have my chief Tuskbreaker. It gives me a hammer, and then I do have a tribesman, so I can get the saber-toothed cat, kill the saber-toothed cat to get the 2 food and the two tools, which then would, you know, leave me with quite a bit to go placing tiles down. Because the nomad also starts with all of his tents out, so, and he also gets these during the eclipse, so it's like he's already going to be ahead of me with the megaliths. Let's see. Okay, I think I am, because then I could also just go for killing a bunch of animals. That's only good in one instance. Well, I did start with an Argentavis, so I could go for these way late, but I mean, that would be if I got those in Era 3, and if I got both of those in Era 3. Yeah, I am going to go hunting. I am going to go hunting, which gives me a tool with my chief. I'm not going to get the bonus of getting a random one, but that's okay. So, because I want... Let's see. I am going to send my... Well, first things first, because I don't need the food right now. I will have played my communal feast to get a person into my discard pile. And I think if I'm going to go after the hunting, I should just take the hunters so I can get more labor that way. So I will get a hunter. Anyway, so that was my culture card. So now I need basically 2 tools and 2 labor. So we're going to send my... I'd have like no food going into that. Okay. So we're going to send my tribeswoman and tribesman. I am going to spend the food to get the tool, and then so that's 1 tool, and I'm going to spend a tool, so that's 2 tool and 2 food to get the saber-tooth and the woolly mammoth. So then, going down here, I will flip the saber-tooth cat. So, very nice pet. Killing him. That gives me 2 tools and 2 food. And then my chief will go down. And we will discard everything there. Okay, so not too bad. I was going to play some of the Endless Winter music. So I'm probably just going to get copyright struck for it, but who cares? We'll give it a shot. See if it can even be heard. There we go. Maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe it won't. Maybe I won't get copyright struck. Okay, so now it is going to be his turn. So what they do, basically, is that stays out, then he flips over, and then he'll do everything in that row. So basically what he does is he wants to do that action with his person. If let's say I had gone here and this was taken, he would go to any of these that were available, because basically he always wants to do the bonuses. But he can do this action, or at least he can go here, and he wants to get a stone pillar, but he can't because he doesn't have any food or tools to be able to do so. So basically there's a reference card right here that shows, okay, since he can't get a stone pillar, he will place a megalith, and then the megalith he will do as far left as possible, far left, and then he will go down. So in this case, I need to remember if, when placing a megalith, they will place non-gray stacked on top. Yep, if there's more than one available placement, more than one where they can stack, yada yada. Targeting arrows. Yeah. So basically, so he's going to go as far left as possible and then down. So he will place that one right there. And he does gain the benefit, so that will be a culture card. And the culture card, again, is going to be far left and down. So he will grab that, and that will go on top of his deck. Then he's going to get another culture card, which is as far left as possible. So he's actually going to grab both of those. And then he will get the top animal, which is a Gryptodon. Okay, so he's not getting super lucky on sets just yet. And that's his turn. That is his whole turn. So now it is my turn. Okay, so good news for me. Well, not entirely. Should I also place? I can't place a megalith. I could get the stone, but I really don't want any of these right now. I want to go for those two. So I have my brave and a shaman. That's a lot of labor. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 4 labor. If I just go right now. I could also, because if I go for the labor, because basically I want to get a tent here. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to place a, village right now, but I will be set up for it next turn, I think. So I am going to go here, and then I'm going to have 4 labor, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to need to spend, let's do, it's going to be 2 tools to get 2 tents out. Or I should actually go over here. I don't plan. This is also equally good, so I think it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I need 5. 1, 2. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna play my shaman, spending the tool to increase the labor, and then my brave. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.5 really, but 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. So that's still really good. I don't have any cards left for my turn, but that's okay. So now his final turn, boop, is going to go there. So, oh, actually, I do. Oh, actually, since I wouldn't have had to spend the tool to do the shaman, just because I can place and move. So I'd place one and then move one over. I forgot about the bonus, because I wasn't spending the food to do that, so the bonus actually came in handy. Alright, so with his final action, he wants to go here, but there is an open spot down here, so that's just what he'll do. Basically, it starts on this end, or it starts here and wraps around, so he's going to go there. and do that action. So he's going to bury a card, so he just takes the top card of his deck and buries it. And then he's going to check if he can build a tent. So on the back of the reference card, we can see, based off that action, the this action there, it's like, oh, can he build a tent? No, he can't. So since he cannot, he will flip over this next card and then move his inner tents. So his inner tents are actually going to go here. Yeah, here and here. And then he is going to place a megalith, which is the furthest right one that he can. So in that case, because it's the furthest right one, it would have to go here, just because you either have to place gray on those spots or adjacent to other megaliths that have already been there. So he's placing that, and then because of that, he will go over and down. So he'll go here, which does get him a tool, and then he will place 2 cards in his Eclipse pile. The Eclipse pile of the Nomad is just based off the top of his deck, and then the latest one here. Well, this is actually going to be pretty handy. I am actually going to rest. I have no cards in my hand. That doesn't justify me to go to any of those, so I will rest, which will allow me to draw a card. And then I will tip over an animal. I am actually going to tip over my woolly mammoth, because I am going to try and go for those. Ooh, actually, yeah, we're going to do my woolly mammoth, so that will move food all the way over. And I will put this 1 card into my Eclipse pile. Maybe I'll beat him. Who knows? So that is the end of the first round. So we move to the Eclipse, where we all check. So he has 2 in right now, and with mine I have 2.5. So I did actually beat him, because basically whether he has 1, and then he has a half, and then he has his half up here. So that is 2 total. And then because I rested, I get 1.5, and then the card I put in. So that is 2. 2.5. So we will actually swap, which is pretty sweet. With that, I think I'm going to get a jump on this as well. I don't need food. Ooh, but I would like more cards, actually, because I'm getting my ass beat. So I'm actually going to place just 1. And I'm going to place it right there to draw 2 cards. So there's 2 for me. That's my megalith. He will draw a card. He never draws a card. He will just bury a card immediately. Putting that underneath. And then we'll start with me. So we will go to... I don't have any Eclipse cards, so did the turn order track for both me and him. Then we'll go to the terrain tile. So I'm going to get to place 2 megaliths, which is actually pretty awesome. Man, do I really think I'm going to beat him in burying? I might try anyway. Because I'm going to get... Okay, this could be cool. So, I don't need food. I could try and get some tools. I have a few tools, so I think I'm good there. So I think I'm actually going to place my there and then over there, moving me up 4 on the track. So I'm about to way lean in and go 1, 2, 3, 4 up on that track over there. And that lets me bury 2 cards. So let's bury some tribesmen. Lets me bury 2 cards anyway. So that's pretty hot. I enjoyed that quite a bit. And then player board. The only thing I'm getting off my player board is 1 tool. So now we go to him. He is gonna get 3 points, so he is first up on the board for 3, and then he's gonna go up twice on the track, and he does the honor track. So 1, 2 is where he goes. He tries to get up as far as possible. Once he hits the top, then he starts doing the offering side. So there's that. Then he will do his player board and get a tool as well. Okay, so that is the end of the round. At the end of the round, you shuffle the nomads. I need to draw my 5 cards. I'm probably going to try and pick up some. So then he's going to get his people back. I will get my people back. That was worth it. That was worth drawing the card. That was nice. I actually beat him out in turn order. So shuffle these. It was actually pretty cool. I was watching a playthrough of this just for shits, and I saw like, oh, someone was asking why shuffle these. Like, why don't you do it? One, because it's just another discard pile to keep track of, but it was actually meant so you couldn't card count. So I thought that was pretty neat. All right, I think these are shuffled enough. Now drawing my 5, so I have 1, 2. Shuffling my discard pile. Gotta get some people. I'm probably gonna get quite a few people. That's my first turn. Let's see, 3, 4, 5. And then refresh this. So we got burial mounds. That's really good. I might get that. Burial mounds, and then ooh, am I gonna get some? Ooh, that's nice as well. Okay. Oh, and then we replenish the hunting grounds. So we got a saber-toothed cat. That's what I like to see, and another one. That's also what I like to see. I do really like to see that. Ooh, well now I'm having a hard time deciding where I want to go, because he wants saber-toothed cats as well. What do I think he's going to do first? Luckily I am going first. I have a lot of options of what... Okay, well first thing I'm going to play my altars. Do that so I can play a megalith. And he will always he will always place on top if he can. I don't want to bury any cards right now. I'd love to draw. But because now all of our neutrals are out, those gray middle spots are gone. Ooh, nope, but I can go right here. Because he started up there. So that does let me draw 2 cards, which is my entire hand. That's pretty hot. Because if I could get this at the beginning of... If I can get this at the beginning of the 3rd era, I mean, that would be 12 points. That's when that would be popping off. Because I would have to kill both of those saber-toothed cats. I could also never build a... I could also never build a village and go for that right now, and that would give me 5 points. Well, 3 right now, but then I could easily just quickly, just by that action alone, popping those out. Oh. But then having the villages out gives me... I don't know what I want to do, because I also would like more people if I'm going to be burning some cards, because I'm moving up that. And pretty soon I'm going to be out of the megalith just because I control this region over here. Okay. I think getting the saber-tooths is good right now. So I'm going to go there. And I'm going to spend... I get a tool. And then I'm going to send my hunter, because he actually just generates the two I keep saying force, the 2 labor I need, and then 2 tools. And I am going to pick up both of these. Yeah, both the saber-toothed cats. In case he does. And then, gonna move down there. I'm actually gonna kill the Argentavis to go up twice on the track over here. So, 1, 2. Which will net me 2 points. Yay. Alright. And then I get a random animal off the top. Saber-toothed cat. It is not. It's a stag moose. It's okay. Alright. Yeah, so that is my first turn. So, his turn. He will send... I'll just use the chief. He wants to go here. Still cannot get a stone pillar just because he doesn't have any food. So the first thing, he's actually going to place a megalith. Furthest to the right that he can, and then down, which is actually going to be... He can't place on top anywhere, so it's actually going to be right here, which will... It's so far away. Move there, and he will bury a card. At least the hats that you guys see are cool, because they're Legend of Zelda. And then he will get a culture card, so furthest to the right and down. And that will go on top. So that's his turn. And now it is my turn. Okay. Is it gonna pay off? Is it gonna pay off? I don't know. Because I was thinking, again, I'm not a huge fan of these stone pillars right now. Because of the grouping, these are actually in less... Like, this one's in less value because it's only going to ever be a... Well, I guess I could build over here and then build over here. And then that's touching 2 separate. Then build over here and that would be 6. But I'm not big on that. Because I'm getting the megalith and I jumped up on that, which allowed me to hop up on that track pretty quickly. And if I'm going to be burying a lot of the cards, then... I kind of like this one. But to even make that worth it, then it's like, I have all this food. Okay, well, let me discard these 2. I have another altar, or not an altar, another culture card, so I will spend one of those foods to get one of these cards into my discard pile. And if I'm wanting more people, I could get the Elder. If I'm still going after at least the animals. Well, the animals now are... If I can get one more Saber-tooth. Yeah, let's get a hunter. Because this isn't even going to go up till the end of my turn, so I have to just hope that Saber-tooth cats come out, and then I still need to kill them. So that's the communal feast. I could play my tribeswoman, which will give me a tool, which I need. Okay. So I think just for the card draw for the next turn, I am going to... But I mean, what culture cards do I have over there? The Burial Mound is also good. And I could... I mean, I can generate the labor. Because I have a pretty stacked hand. Yeah. So I'm actually going to go here first. Nope, I lied. I'm going here. I'm going there. I'm going... Whatever, I don't know the name of the song. So, I'm not going to spend the tool to place a... tent. Because I'm going to get the bonus to place a tent. But I am going to spend the labor. So I'm going to spend my tribeswoman. I'm going to spend a food. I'm going to use her ability to get a tool. My tribeswoman to generate a labor And let's actually move that over there and start sharing. Do I want to get another movement? No, I think I actually want to get up on the points, so I will move this over here. And it does depend on his action, because then if he builds a village, it could be here or it could be here. It just depends on orientation. I'm hoping it's down here, because then I can still capitalize off having a tent over there. And then I'm gonna go there. I am gonna spend the 3 food, so it knocks me down to 4 to build a tent. Not a tent, a village. And that was there. Yay! And then the bonus, place, and then move. And now I could hop in on that. Okay. So now it is his turn. Boom. He wants to hunt, but again, taken, so he will go here. Not a whole lot. He's going to get a... Oh, we got a woolly mammoth. Should keep those. Yeah, I'm kind of going to move that over just so I can see the full set. Getting a woolly mammoth. He's going to place a megalith, and this time... Ooh, he set himself up. Yep, he's going to place on top right there. So that's going to be 2, 4, 5. That's 6 points. So he's at 9. It's so funny because it's like this score track is so tiny that it makes me think, like, it's like, oh man, 6 points, and you're just like, barely move it over. And then he is going to place a card in his Eclipse pile. And now it's my turn. So he didn't build a village. Could I build a village? These go in my discard pile. Do I or do I go hunting again? I could go hunting. I think I actually am going to go hunting. I'm going to go there. Man, I am just... Yeah, I'm going to spend... so I have a tribesman. And I'm going to flip 2. Oh, you suck. Another tribesman. I mean, that's not horrible. I could spend a tool and tribesman and get either of those. A stag moose or the Glyptodon. Because I have both of those. And I'm not really going to kill them. Because I'm going after the saber-toothed cats. I'm hunting them down to extinction. I want to use their tusks as daggers. Because I'm a monster. So I'm going to spend 1 tool. And then the tribesman to actually get a Glyptodon. And then going to go down. Spending the saber-toothed cat to get 2 food and 2 tools. And then that goes down. And then that was the end of my turn, so I will actually put 2 cards into my Eclipse pile. And then his last action, boop, will be that. And because now they're all taken up, he will do his main action. So placing another megalith as far right and up that he can, which is going to be here, which will move him up 1, and I think it was bury a card. So there's that. He's burying another card. He's placing another megalith, which again, as far right and up as possible, which is going to be here. And he gets another woolly rhino as the reward, and then he will place 1 into his Eclipse pile. So that is that. That is that round. So then we go to the second round, Eclipse, and I have 3. I put 2 in here, so 1, 2, and then the 1.5 to 1.5, and he has 2.5. So 1, 2.5. So I will stay in first with 3 to 2.5. So thank God. So that will allow me to place a megalith. And I can't place it on... Ooh, I want that culture card. Yeah. Let's go there. Grab a culture card. I want the burial mounds, which will go into my hand. And he will draw a card, but he's not drawing, so he will bury a card. He has a lot of cards buried. I do not. I love how my entire plan was to get as many animals, get all the animals, and I proceeded to not do that in any way. But then we go to my tribal cards. I played my shaman and my brave. So my brave will give me a tool. My shaman allows me to move up. Gotta stay on top of him for that. I can discard these. And then now we go to the terrain tiles, which is great for me because... Ooh. Oh, that's hot. Okay. So, I'm basically gonna get to move up twice. So let's go 1, 2, and that will get me 3 points, putting me at 5. So I did those two. I'm gonna get 2 more points from that, and I'm gonna get to place 2 megaliths. That is hot. That is hot. So this music is very atmospheric. I'm loving it. I think, because I was thinking, oh, if I got to place just one more, I could pop that down and put one on top and get 8 points for that. But I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I think I am gonna go here for the tool. Max maths on tool, and then I'm gonna pop up on that. So that's gonna be 2, 4, 5, 6. It'll be 6 points for me, which puts me at 13, and he will get 1 point because I stacked it on there. And then player board stuff will be another. I'll get to draw a card. So I'll just draw 6. Oh, am I at the top? Did I make it to the top? I think I did. Yeah. Yeah, so we are going to, because of the megalith, move up to the very top, which is 5 points, putting me at 18. And a tool, and then drawing a card, but I don't want the tool. I can't take the tool, so I'll take the food. And then drawing a card, so I'll just draw my 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sweet. His turn. Had him draw a card for that, so now we go to this, which is going to be 3 points for him, putting him at 13. And then he's going to go up twice on the track. So 1, 2, which gets him 2 points. I'm not all that far behind, or far ahead of him. He is gonna then do his player board, gaining a tool, and also, God, I should have sat closer to this, moving up the track. And then that will move us into Era 3. So, which means I need to get rid of those Culture 1 cards, because now we are in, well, sorry, we're in Era 2, but it's round 3 now. Which means I need to get my boards, get my pillars, my stone pillars, and I'm still luckily going first. This could be tough. I still don't think this could be a high-scoring game. I feel like I'm all over the place. Okay, so we got those done. Because he has a lot of the culture cards as well. I'm looking for... There's that. So yes. So now, these are all gone. I at least got one. I was going to go for spears, but that all changed after I wasn't going to get all the animals. Alright, so here's what we got. We got that. Stargazing is pretty hot. And that is also pretty hot. Just discard a card too, but I don't have a lot of cards. So those will go on top of there. That's coming down. Then we get one more animal out. Woolly Rhino, thank you. And then get his people. And my people. Alright. Okay, so I got Era 3. What did I get? I didn't get a single... Oh yeah, I did. I started with a culture card. I'm like, are you serious? Are you serious? Okay. Not gonna do my burial mounds yet. But what do I want to do? There is a stag moose still there, and a glyptodon. I think I'm gonna go hunting. I think my... Yeah. He still hasn't gotten any food, which is very interesting. He hasn't really moved over here. Because he also doesn't pay for villages like I do. So I'm gonna go hunting, baby, which will generate me a tool. I can't. So there's no reason for me to send him just yet. Did I get a hunter? I did. I did get a hunter. So I'm gonna spend 2 tools and then a hunter. So for 2 labor, because I would like to get the glyptodon and the stag moose. So glyptodon's there, stag moose, and then I don't have another hunter, so I think I will go there. Well, no. It's going to be a little overkill with the food anyway, but I need the saber-toothed cat to be killed, so it's going to waste the meat. I'm going to move there, and then draw. Hey, a stag moose, baby! It's pretty hot. Pretty hot. Just found one out in the wild. How lucky. Okay, his turn. Boop. He would like to go there. And still cannot get a pillar. So what he is going to do is far left, and he can't place one on top, so he's going to place a megalith because he can't get a far left and up. And he's going to go there and get 2, and he's going to get a culture card, so far left and up, and he's going to get ivory carving, which is also good if you want to go into cards. Okay, so that was his good old turn. Now it's my turn, and I got all the food. Oh, man, I wish you could buy as many as you wanted. God, that would be my entire turn. Because this one is for mammoths, and I think it's just a pair, if I'm not mistaken. The Sacred Stone tiles, that one is gain points based on the number of tipped animal cards you have of both depicted types combined. Yes, so for each set. I mean, it'd be 3 points. I do have a woolly mammoth and a Argentavis, or whatever they're called. As, yeah, an Argentavis tipped. So it's not a horrible 2-turn thing, but I think I am gonna do... I am gonna send one there. Nope, over here. But I can also get culture cards, which I will, because I have a lot of stuff here. So we're gonna send my tribeswoman and my shaman, because that's gonna give me 3. I'm gonna use her ability. No, I'm not. I'm gonna use his ability. Ooh, can I get 2 cards. I can. I'm going to use his ability, a tool to generate this. So he's worth 3, so 3, 4.5. I'm going to spend a food to gain a tool. So that is, yeah, so 3, 4.5. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's do it. 8, 9. So I have 9, so I can get 3 cards. Definitely want Stargazing. So this is going in my hand. Stargazing, I would like Aqua Mines. And I'm at the very top. How many cards do I have? 2 buried cards. I'm a moron. And I like the buried cards, how on the back it tells you. So I would only get 6 points for that, which is still not nothing. And these are burying cards. Anything there lets me bury? No! Spending food lets me draw. Ooh. Oh, man. If only I saw that earlier. The beads over there let you tip an animal. A lot of these let you tip an animal. Ooh! The tusks spend a food to flip, take a card, and then tap one. Hell yeah. I'll take tusks. And I'll just have all culture cards in my hand like a moron. And then we go there, spending the 1 food and the 1 tool to get a stone pillar. Which does let me bury a card, so let's bury this tribesman. At least now I have 3 in there. And that is my turn. I mean, the tusk is still going to be handy. I mean, I can also play... I mean, I can play a bunch of these on my turn and still rest before I go, so it won't be horrible. Alright. Nomad, second turn. Boom. Ooh, he can. He can go to the mountains. So he's going to get a point for every one of his tents that's on a glacier. So that's 1. And then he is now going to officially finally make a tent. So he can make a tent, and it is going to be... Damn it! It's the furthest one that he can, and then up, so it's going to be this one. Oh, that was nice. And then we draw a new one. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not. Because that's going to go here. And he would place there, there, and there. Okay. So that was that. And then he's going to put 2 cards into his Eclipse. Yeah. Alright. So that was his turn. This is very atmospheric music. Like, it's like, I guess, so, I don't know. Maybe I won't get copyright struck. My last turn. I think I'm gonna play Burial Mounds, which lets me discard a card to go up twice on the track. So let's go 1, 2, gain a food, and then bury a card. And then I'm going to discard a card to play a second culture card, spending a food to flip over one of these. Ooh, it's an Argentavis, which I will take the Argentavis, and I will kill it to go up twice on a track, which is 1, 2, which allows me to bury another card, but I don't know if I want to, just because I like all the cards in my, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 seems to be the magic number, but I am now in the option of getting, I'll get 10 points, so I'm not going to bury just yet. And Now I'm going to rest. Because, well... Well. Actually, I don't need labor to get that. I am not going to rest, because I'm probably not going to beat him out, especially now. I'm going to go here. I could spend... three. No, I'm going to hold on to my food. So I'm really just going here, spending 2 food and 1 tool to get this one. Yeah. Which will allow me to take one of these and put them into my discard pile. And I don't have the... So I think the shaman is actually my best bet. Yeah. I'm gonna go with shaman. Discard pile. And then he hangs out there. So not the worst. Not the worst here. And now his final turn. Boom. Gonna go like so. He wants to go hunting, and he won't because no one went there. So he is gonna play a megalith far left and down that he can. So that will be there. He doesn't get any tools, so he will get food instead. So he's gonna get 2 food. He's going to place 1 into his Eclipse pile. Then he's going to see if he can build a village, which he can't. So he's going to flip that and then place the... I think I might have accidentally... These 2 should go. That should be like that. Okay. I think I accidentally grabbed the wrong tent. But that's okay. Anyway. So he's over here and he's gonna place another megalith. So he's placing another megalith far left and down that he can, which will be here. Which will get him another food. Okay. Yeah, so that is that. That's the end of his turn. So now we go to the Eclipse phase. Well, I don't have any in my Eclipse pile. He has 2.5. So it's still not unbeatable, but now he will take that over. And I will go to the bottom. He cannot place a megalith, so instead he is going to bury a card. Ooh, he's actually sweeping me on this. So let's do all his stuff. He's going to get 2 tools. He can't, so he's going to get 2 food from here. He's going to get 2 points, so he's tied with me now. He's going to go up twice on this track, so he's going to be right behind me. Yeah. Gaining 3 points. 1, 2, 3, putting him at 21. That's that track. Or that's the terrain tiles. Then he is going to gain another food. He's going to draw a card. He never draws a card, so he will bury a card. And then he will go... he's going to go up once on here, so he will gain the 5 points, putting him at 26. And once on here. Okay. And that was his player board stuff. So now it's my turn. I will draw a card for my turn order track. Then I will do this, placing 2 megaliths. Yeah, 100%. Gaining a tool. And then placing on top. So that's going to be 2, 4, 6, 7 points. He's going to gain 1. So that puts me at 25. And then I'll go up on a track, which it will be that track. Gain nothing over here anymore because he has a total of 3 power to my 1. So that is that. I didn't have any Eclipse cards to play. Then we'll do my board. So, haha! So now I have a set of 3 Saber-Tooth Cats tipped over, so that's going to be 6 points, putting me at 31. I have a pair, I have 1 Woolly Mammoth and 1 Argentavis, so that will be 1. So that'll be 3 points. I will get to draw a card, gain a tool, and go up on the track. And then I will draw my 5 cards. 1, 2. And then 3, 4, 5. Shuffle those, put on more culture cards. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's my 5. There's a bunch of culture cards here because I grabbed 9 of them. Or I grabbed 3 of them, spending 9 labor. So they're over here. Ooh, a sloth. Oh, I forgot about the sloth. Oh, Argentavis. I don't need an Argentavis. I need a mammoth. I need a mammoth. Animal lore, whatever that is. Fables. Fables is good in storytelling. Boop. So he will be going first this time. And for the last round. I mean, him not getting, or him getting the stone pillars, he only ever gets 2 points off them anyway. Like, regardless of what it says, it's just 2 points for having them, so it's not that big of a deal for him to not get them. Basically, it's just that he takes them from you if you potentially want a very specific one. Whew. Okay, well, there is that stag moose stone pillar out. That, and I have 3 stag mooses. That would not be the worst in the world to just start going after. Which I just might, in case he does. Which he probably won't. He's gonna get his people back. Then I'm gonna get my people back. Thing is, I don't want any of those over there. I would like the woolly mammoth. Oops. Yeah, I don't know. Probably I'm gonna start because I could just, I have stuff that. Oh wait, no, I don't think I took any of the. No wait, I do have 1 culture card that does let me, I think, flip an animal. So it's not impossible. But let's see what happens. So his first action, he is going to go here. And he can't place a Megalith, so he will bury a card. And then he's going to bury another card. Did I say Megalith? Megalith. He has a lot of cards. He's probably going to beat me out, definitely on points for that. Okay. What'd I get? Another solid one. This is also not nothing. It's still going to be less points than if I start killing off animals there. So, culture. I'm going to do my altar, spending a tool to place my final megalith. And I think just to stop him from doing it, it'll be 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 points for me, 39, and 2 points for him. Giving him 2 points is not great, but this draw is actually also quite ass, like what I have. It's not awesome. So, I think, yeah. Let's go hunting. That gives me a tool for sending him. I think, yeah, I'm gonna send my hunter. I'm gonna flip 2. Come on, mammoth. No. 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 So that's 1. I think I will then spend a tool and the other labor to these. Whatever. I'll just take a ground sloth. And then I'll spend a tribesman and another tool and just take that other ground sloth. Start collecting those. We'll go down there, start killing stag mooses. Which will let me place a tent down. Place a tent down and 4 food. Not nothing. And then, come on, top deck of mammoth. Nope, but it is a Glyptodon, which is my set of 4. So, yay. Okay, his turn. Boom. Go into the old necklace spot. Now he actually can get one of these, and it's going to be the furthest one to the right. He has to spend a tool and a food, and bury a card. And so that's that. Then he will grab a culture card farthest right down. Storytelling. And at the bottom. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that sucks. That sucks super hard. He can do it again. It's gonna cost him 2 food. And he's gonna get that one. Which he never draws a card, so God. That sucks. I was just getting ready to go there. To grab that. I didn't think he was gonna get it. I did not think he was gonna get it. You dick. Okay, so what can I do? I could go hunting again and hopefully get a stag moose. I do have another hunter in my hand to make that worth it. Are any of these worth it? That would be... This is 4 points. Probably. Because we're all out, so that's what it's going to be. It's just going to be 4 points. That was going to be 6, because I had 3. God, I'm worried he's just going to take it. Because he can actually afford it. So, yeah. Let's go there. And it's going to... Do I even want culture cards? Like, I mean, I have a culture card. Actually, communal feast, spending the 1 food to take one of these. I mean, I'll take an elder. How many cards do I have buried? 1, 2, 3, 4. I just need to try and bury 3. But that's not happening either. Because nothing... No, that does. Ooh, that's going to be tight. But then I have nothing left in my hand to get that culture. Basically, I'm looking at the, what is that? I can't read it. Fables. Fables allows me to bury. Okay. I'm not going to play Communal Feast. So I did not get the Elder. Instead, I am going to... I am still going to go there. I'm going to spend the 1... The 1, 2, 3 to then get Fables into my hand. Then we're going to go here. I'm going to spend the 1 tool and 3 food to then get... What do I need? I'm getting this one. So then I can take any of these. But they actually will go into my hand. I could go Hunter. Hunter would just give me 4 labor, and then I could really try and cycle and get some stuff. Yeah. Am I only going to get to bury 1 card anyway? Yeah, because unfortunately nothing lets me bury. So yeah, let's get a hunter. Except the fable I just got in my hand. Alright. That... Yeah. That is my turn. Yeah, him taking that actually threw a wrench in my plans. Final turn. He will go here. Which he will then check. And he will build... Oh, sorry, those will stay there. That's what I did wrong. I took them up, and he doesn't take them up. So he's going to build here. And then... Wow, actually... Oh, that felt bad. How's that going? It's going to go like that, so... Yeah, so those are going to stay like so. Actually. Yeah, so he's building a second thing, burying a card, getting 1 point for each one on play, and burying a second card. He has almost buried all of his cards. He has one card that he has not. He actually didn't go with a whole lot of animals, maybe because I was also hunting. Alright, last turn. My last turn. We are going to do... Yeah, we're going to do Fables. Discarding that. To move up twice. So 1, 2, which will get me at least into the 2 range, but I don't have a whole lot here. That will give me a card into my discard pile. Letting me bury a card. Still not awesome. I think I buried all my tribesmen. Yeah, all my tribesmen, and then I get 1 point. Yeah, alright. Let's go hunting. Let's go hunting, baby. Yeah, so sending both my hunters. So that's going to be 4 labor. Oh, he actually didn't put any into... Oh, man. He didn't put any... I'm actually going to be up at the max. Okay. Anyway, sorry. So I have 4 labor. One of those labor is to be to search. So there's a sloth and a stag moose. Okay, that's good. That's actually really good. Because then I'm going to spend my 2 tools. And the other 2, I have 4 labor, 2 labor to get the ground sloth and the stag moose. Could be a set of 4, but... Is that worth it? I don't think so. Because I'm going to be at the top. I'm not getting any food or anything. So basically, I have one labor left. One labor left. This does me nothing. I have no more tools, so I can't even take a... animal if I wanted to. So the question becomes, do I kill one of these? No, it makes no sense. It makes no sense for me to do that. Okay. So... Oh, actually... Oh, no. Damn. I was going to say, actually, we'll tie and I'll swap, but he always goes off the last one. So he has at least 1 strength. I'll put in 1. Doesn't matter. This is the end, so the final thing. So it was a culture card, so it didn't do anything for me. And then we will go to end of, well, we go to final eclipse phase, then we go to final scoring. So he's going to stay because he has at least 1, and I have 0. So then he is going to do, he can't place a megalith, so basically he will bury his last card. And so that's that. Then we're going to come here. So he's going to get 2 tools. Puts him at 2. He's going to get 2 points. He's going to go up twice on this track. 1, 2. And that's it there. Then it comes to his player board. He doesn't draw, he can't bury, he can't get 2 tools, so therefore he'll get 2 food. Then he can't get a tool, so he will gain a food, and then he's going to go up twice on this track, so 1, 2. He can't bury a card, he can't get the tools, but he can get a food, and then he's going to get 4 points, so 36 because of these 2. And that's his turn. So now it's my turn. I don't have any Eclipse cards played. I can draw a card. There's no point in me drawing a card, so I will actually move up on this track, which will get me someone. Let's go with another hunter. That was kind of... I did stick with the animal theme, just not quite as much as I thought I was going to in terms of what my overall goal was. So that's the turn order. So then we're here. I can't place 2 megaliths. I am not going to draw any cards. So for 1 megalith, I will make it to the top. And then we will actually just move it up. So for the other megalith, I'll go up 1, which is a point. That's going to give me a point, so I'm going to get 2 points. And then we come to my player board. So I still have a set of 3, which will be 6, so it's going to be 48. Still 1 set, so that's 3. I was hoping for 2 sets. And then 1 point for each one that's on top, so it's going to be 4, so 55. And then I'm not going to draw a card, so I'm just going to go up once on the track. That's 1 point. I'm going to go up 2 more on the final track. And that is that. Yeah, so that is everything here. And then I did my player board. Alright, so now we are going to go to final scoring. So the offering track, I'm going to get 1 point for the offering track because I did not get any food. He is at 7, so 5, so 12. He's going to get 4 points, so puts him at 40. Because he's in the 3 range. Then we go to the honor track, so buried cards. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 buried cards. I'm at the highest, so that will be 10 points for me. 69. Nice. He has all of his cards buried. He's second, so that is going to be... also 10 points for him. 50. So then we go to tribe and culture cards. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 points, so 82. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. He has 17. And the reason why is, so 17, so 67. And the reason why is because his sacrifice deck, the deck that he starts with, is not like your normal one. He starts with 5 random Era 1 culture and 5 random Era 2 culture. And then we go to non-tipped animal cards. So I have 4 Glyptodons. That's 10, 3 ground sloths, and 3 stag mooses. So that will be 6, 6, and 10. So 22. 22 puts me at 104. And then he has a set of 3. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10. So 77. I think that's it. I think that is still the final score. So yeah, that was the I did end up winning 104 to 77. And that was the solo variant for Endless Winter, everyone. I hope you enjoyed. Click the I to go to the discussion. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.